What is up, guys? Stark here. I have just finished watching the Anime Expo 2019 Fate Grand Order panel for the second anniversary, and oh my goodness, did they drop a ton of news. So basically this video is just a recap for anyone who hasn't seen it. I do expect the game to go down for maintenance in the next couple of minutes as I'm recording this video, but currently the game's still up. But I'm going to make this video so you guys can see all the news in case it does go down for maintenance, which in all likelihood it will. And then you guys know what's coming when it comes back on. So yeah, we're just going to jump right into it. There's no videos or anything like that. It's just going to be me throwing up a bunch of screenshots and talking about it. It should be pretty self-explanatory because the screenshots tell you what's going on. But anyway, so the first image here is going to be the Chaldea Summer Memory. So this is the revival or the rerun of the summer event that happened last year. So that's going to be pretty cool. We can get a chance to get the Summer Skahawk again, and if you haven't completed it the first time, great time to go back and finish up that character. Or if you haven't, then you know you have the perfect opportunity to get her onto your team. She's pretty good. She's an assassin, 4-star assassin welfare servant, so definitely do that. It's going to be coming around July 12th, 2019. So that's coming up here in about 6 days. So definitely stay tuned for that. And there's a picture of her and, you know, how to get her, so, you know, pretty cool. But that's, you know, old news. There's a few more old news that's coming out here. So we're going to go talk about all the old stuff first. Basically, they announced, like, more parts of the 9-part campaign. So they, you know, just talked about the memorial quests, the limited time craft essences, so you have 47 choices. We already covered that. And then, of course, the Paul Bunyan event, which is going on right now as well. So that's all the old information. So there's a ton of new information coming right now. And when I say a ton, I mean a ton. They dropped a lot of news for us. And it was really surprising and really awesome. So first up, they talked about the new system called the wardrobe system, which if anyone plays the Japanese version, they obviously know what that is. But for those of us who don't, it's actually a way of getting like different costumes for your characters. So they showed us an example here with Mash in a summertime costume, and this is the start of a whole bunch of different costumes that are going to be coming out into the game. And it's pretty easy to get, really. So if you look here, it shows you how you actually do it. So you have to fulfill the certain requirements, so each character is going to have different requirements. But for Mash, you need to have her at her final ascension level, and then you need certain materials and quantum pieces, and then you unlock the dress or the different costume or whatever it is. So this is going to be really cool. It's definitely an awesome update and an awesome thing to have in the game. So I just can't wait for them to start bringing out more costumes and being able to collect them all. Next up, they played a little video, and I am kind of doing this a little bit out of order, but I'm throwing a couple screenshots on here. So anyone who knows what this is probably excited for it, but I caught a pretty good screenshot, I think, of Ishtar with her little flag, and this means we're going to be getting the second summer event, which is going to have the 4-star welfare servant rider for Ishtar. So I'm really excited for that. Obviously, if you know and follow my channel, you know I like Ishtar a lot, or Rin, but same thing. So I'm excited for that, excited to get another copy of Ishtar onto my team. So I can't wait for that. It'll probably come out after the first one ends, so probably in like 2 weeks or so, something like that. But it gives you plenty of time to prepare for it. And with the addition of this event, we're also going to get the reruns of the old summer banner units, which they didn't actually announce, but I'm expecting them to come back, as well as the new summer units. So like Nero, Caster, and Ryder, Saber, which sounds really weird, Artoria, Ryder, just to name a few. So they'll be coming out. I'll have spotlights for all those characters as they come out, and you know, that's awesome. But we have tons more news here, so we're going to go back into the 9-part campaign, and we're going to skip over here to part number 3, which is where the actual new information comes out. So as you guys can see on the graphic, you probably instantly looked at the day 7 login rewards for 30 Saint Quartz. So that is probably way more than anyone was really expecting. But just by logging in 7 days in a row, they did stress that you have to log in 7 days in a row. You don't want to break the chain and miss out on getting 30 free Saint Quartz. So that's awesome. 30 free Saint Quartz, that's a free multi right there. You know, we already got 30 quartz earlier in the week, or last week, or whenever it was. So, you know, that's 60 quartz right there just for for logging into the game, and really, that's pretty awesome. So 2 free multis going forward for the anniversary banner, but we'll get to that stuff in a little bit. Next up, we have a new Start Dash renewal here. So for new players, this would be a great time to start the game, like really is. You get free quartz for logging in, you get free quartz for just playing the game, and they're throwing a ton of quartz our way. So this is pretty good for new players, definitely a good opportunity for them to get started on the game. Next up, we have another update to the game, and this is basically going to make all quests half AP permanently for story quests up to the final singularity. So for new players or people who just haven't done story mode or are struggling with story mode or whatever the reason may be, half AP across the board to the final singularity permanently. So that's really awesome. If you have some free quests you need to do, I guess it's only for main quests, so scratch that. But if you need to do some main quests, then perfect opportunity to do that. And speaking of, you really should, if you haven't, do all those quests, because once you complete the singularities, then you will get 10 Saint Quartz apiece for each individual singularity you beat. So you can get up to a maximum of 80 Saint Quartz, and most of us probably already have these done, so we're looking at 80 more quartz. So right there is what, 140 quartz just by playing the game, and most of us have them all done, so we won't even have to do anything, just log in and get showered with Saint Quartz. So this is going to be awesome, guys, it really is. And we're not even done yet. So part 6 is going to be a new update, and that's going to be the selectable login bonuses. So basically, every day you log in, you'll get a ticket, and you use this ticket to pick one of 3 different materials. So they showed a picture here of this month's rewards, so you could pick either the Fool's Chains, the Evil Bones, or the Seeds of Yggdrasil. So each day you get to pick one of those and add it to your inventory. So if you need a character that needs one of those 3 materials, then you can just keep picking that every day, and eventually you'll have enough to ascend or skill enhance or whatever you need to do. So that's really cool. I love this feature, and I think they rotate each month as well, so you'll have different items every month. Part 7 is going to be a daily quest AP cost 1/2. So from July 7th to July 16th, all daily quests will cost half the normal AP. This will be fantastic for farming to get enhancements to level up your new servants, because I expect a lot of people will be pulling on the anniversary banners. And then to go with that, part 8 is going to be 3 times the chance at having a super or great success for a limited time. So July 7th to July 16th, they run side by side. So definitely take full advantage of this to level up all your servants. So I'm definitely going to be doing that. This will be perfect. I'll be able to get back into streaming by doing like half AP and stuff like that. So I'm really excited for this, and we're not done. We still have one more. So part 9 is going to be the servant rank up quest part 7. So starting July 7th, which will be tomorrow, so probably after the maintenance, we have 14 more characters that are getting rank up quests. Honestly, I didn't look because I wanted to make this video as quickly as possible after, like, literally the press conference ended like minutes ago as of recording this, so I don't know which servants are which, but maybe if I can figure it out or like see like what Japan got, I'll make another video for that in the future. But 14 servants to a day probably, so that's going to be awesome. Definitely take full advantage of this and level up your servant skills. So yeah, that is the 9-part campaign recap. That is a lot of stuff, a lot of different news coming our way. Tons of quartz. We're gonna get showered with quartz, and that's perfect because the anniversary is coming around. So what is that? What did I say it was? Like 140 Saint Quartz or something like that? Yeah, I think so. I think I can math correctly. So you get lots of multis for the anniversary. I kind of lost my train of thought there for a second. But yeah, that's a lot of quartz. So have fun pulling, guys. It's gonna be awesome. So yeah, the main thing everyone was looking forward to in the 9-part campaign was the guaranteed SSR, and that was kind of like a theme in the press conference. So it was like the GSSR when it wasn't part of the 9-part campaign, so that's unfortunate. But they did say that we're gonna get 10 more Saint Quartz for the stream. So just because they did the stream, we'll get 10 more Saint Quartz. So that is gonna be nice. If I math correctly, I think I said it was 140, so 150 Saint Quartz. So 5 multis just by playing the game and logging in. So, I mean, you're probably going to get something pretty good out of 5 multis. But there's more information. So, Sherlock Holmes was officially announced as the the 5-star banner unit for the new anniversary quests. So there's a ton of these banners. They rotate daily with different singularity units are rated up, and I'll cover those as they are officially announced and stuff like that in the game. But right now this is just the news overview, so I'm not trying to get too much into it. And of course I will have Sherlock Holmes character spotlight coming as quickly as I can make it. I'm probably going to do his first because they did say that these banners will be out as soon as the conference is over. Like I said, I'm recording it literally seconds after it ended, so I don't know if the game is down for maintenance, but I'm expecting it to be. So whenever the maintenance is over, then this banner will be out, and if there is no maintenance, then the banner is out as of recording this video. So go ahead and go pull and see if you can get Sherlock Holmes. So of course, I am teasing you guys, the guaranteed SSR was announced. I was just playing a little bit with you guys. They played with us a little bit by not including it in our 9-part campaign, but it is here. So 1 guaranteed 5-star unit on the 10 pull, so that's pretty cool. I imagine it's going to be paid quartz. They didn't officially say it would be paid quartz or how many quartz it would be, but I'm expecting it to be. So 30 Saint quartz, paid quartz obviously. So none of the quartz they give us will be available for that, which is one thing I really don't like about Fate. But at the same time, you know, being able to get that guaranteed SSR is always really nice. You can get more than one, it's just you're guaranteed to get at least one. So every single SSR in the game is in the pool except Sherlock Holmes. I don't see him on the list. Yeah, so he wouldn't be there, but everyone else is. So, if me personally, if I had to pick who I would be hoping for, now there's definitely going to be a few, but let's see. Jack would be the first one. I'm just going to go across the list. Jack would be one. Let's see. I just pulled Tamamo, which is really awesome. Gilgamesh, obviously, been trying to get him since day 1, so Gilgamesh would be pretty awesome. Skahak would be really cool. Brynhild would be really cool. And Raiko. I think those are the main ones that I would really be like super excited for. If I get any new servant, then I will be happy. Like, Shiki would be cool. Like, I know she's not that good, but I wouldn't really want to pull on her banner, but I do want her character because she's cool. So like anything like that would be fine. Drake would be good as well. I really want Drake. I actually did a couple multis on her banner that was out just to see. I didn't get anything, but there are characters I would be happy with. As long as I don't get a dupe, I'll be fine. Unless the dupe is like a character that I really want to use, like Ku or Musashi or Merlin. You know, someone that I regularly use, I would be happy with. But like if I get an Altera dupe or like an Artoria dupe or something like that, I wouldn't be too happy. But if I get something new or something usable as a dupe, I'll be very excited and very happy. So yeah, guys, that is a lot of news. That is definitely a lot of news. They threw a lot more at me than I was really expecting, but I'm really happy with it, and I hope you guys are too. So this is going to be a pretty awesome 2nd anniversary, and as always, I have a lot more videos planned for you guys. So stay tuned daily. I'm going to try and get back to like 1 video every day or every other day, and hope you guys like it. Hope the quality of my videos is improving and everything like that. You guys did give me positive feedback on the character spotlights, so I will kind of just go with that in the future. So I'm done rambling. I'm actually really eager to get back onto the game and see if it's actually down for maintenance or when the maintenance will be over, so I can get, you know, my pulls for you guys coming. And yeah, I'm really excited. I think I've said that like 10 times in this video, but this news was awesome. I'm really glad I watched the press conference and like sat through the hour and a half or whatever it was of them talking and the translator kind of hiding under the desk. But enough about that. That's the news, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. As always, I have the links below to my Twitter, Twitch, Patreon, and Discord, so feel free to check those out, and I will see you guys very, very soon as that maintenance ends for some pulls.